Yeah.
Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new, my name is Shisom Anidebe, and if you're not new, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you coming back. Okay, today's video is about me sharing a little of my knowledge with you all. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you all cooking tips and tricks that's gonna help you in the kitchen. You know, I like to cook. Yeah, I'm not the best, but I still try my best. You get? See, I don't like wasting application. If I know a shorter way to doing things, I'd rather do it shorter way and get the desired result than going the long process. And I know it's still gonna give me that same result the shorter was gonna give me. So why would I go the longer route when I can go shorter and get my desired result? Yeah, let's get right into today's video. So the first tip I'll be showing you is onions. You see that guy they mess with us sometimes, because I cannot be cutting onions and be closing my eyes. I'm not that skilled in knifery that I'll be cutting and closing my eyes. I don't want making my eye teary and cutting as I'm crying. So I had to look for ways, and I'll be sharing with you this tip. Out of 100%, 80% of the time it works. The remaining 20%, I don't know, it's in the worry for it, but with me, it's if I know I'm going to cook a dish that requires me using onions, I cut the onions in half, or I just use knife to make incisions on the onions. I like cut it till there's nothing to cut. Then I douse it in water. I'm not cutting it all the way through, but I am cutting the onions, like just using knife to like divide it, but not dividing it all the way through. And I douse it in water. I soak it in water and I abandon it. If I'm gonna cook by 4, I would have done this, let's say by 3:30. Mind you, I don't throw the water away, because yeah, some of the nutrients from the onions might have seeped into the water. So I still use the water, okay? I don't throw it away. But this helps me because I've seen, like I said, out of 100%, 80% of the time, it works for me. Yeah. So the main 20%, I don't use the ground. So 80% of the time, it works for me. I use it, and it works 80% of the time. So I would recommend you try it out. Another tip also is not cutting the roots or cutting the onions from the roots. Guys, let me get some onions. So guys, this is an onion ball. Now when you want to cut the onions, okay, you like forget that these parts of the onion exist when you're cutting. When you're peeling the back, you're doing everything, you cut off this part, you cut off this part of the onions, you peel the back. Do not cut this part of the onions. That's the roots. The roots of the onions, do not cut it off. This works, but not always. Like I said, 80% of the time it works. So this works too. So just forget that this part exists. When you cut your onions, you peel off the back. Do not cut off this part. After dicing your onions, that's when you can throw away this part. You can do it anyhow you like, but make sure when you are cutting the onions, this part is not facing you. You're not cutting it. It's still intact. It works 80% of the time. Okay? Yeah. The second tip I'll be sharing with you is if you don't have a juicer and you want to juice a lemon, it can be tough because you do not want the seeds to enter. You want the lemon water, the water from the lemon. Yeah, so let's imagine this is a lemon. You divide the lemon in half, then you use your fork, you choke it inside the onions and just start to wind it and wind it. The water comes out. The seed might follow, but not as much as when you use your hand to juice it. Okay? Yeah. Another tip I'll be sharing with you is, you might have seen this one also in my videos, but I'll still share with you. When you're cooking beans or meat, most sometimes you buy some, I don't know, I think they call it shom. I don't know the English name to call it. That's what they call it in the part of the Nigeria where I am. Yeah. If you go to where they sell meat, there's this part of beef rather, that they call a shom. That meat is always strong. Or when you want to cook cow tail or cow leg, or those hard parts of cows, the head, okay, and you don't have potassium at home to use, you can put fork inside, or any metal nail, anything that is stainless or metal, you put it inside, it's going to soften it. When it's getting ready, you remove it. Your beans, something that you want to get softened faster, okay? It really helps, it works. Another tip I'll be sharing with you is, if you want to use your blender that you've been using to blend tomatoes, pepper, ginger, garlic, and you want to use that same blender, because yeah, you don't have a juicer, everybody doesn't have a juicer at home, probably you don't have a manual juicer, and you also want to use that same blender to blend fruits, okay, and you don't want the taste of your tomatoes and your pepper to like familiarize, to sensualize your fruits, this is what you're going to do, okay? You blend, in your blender, you add water, you add the bark of lemon, the lemon peel, and you blend it together. Lemon kind of like get rid of odor and stench. I don't know the English to use, but I think that's the best way I can explain it. You kind of get rid of odor and stench from things. Just like when you have a dustbin in your kitchen and you do not want your kitchen having this bad odor due to the dustbin in your kitchen, you can put in lemon peel in your dustbin bag. It gets rid of any bad smell at all that is going to be produced from that dirt. Like, you will be perceiving the smell of the lemon peel rather than the dirt. Yeah, so basically that's the same thing it does to your blender. It like gets rid of that smell, that taste of pepper, tomatoes, and your blender is like brand new. You blend them together, then you rinse it off and blend away. Blend your apples, your fruit, whatever you want to blend, just blend on. Pepper, tomatoes, ginger, garlic, it's not going to taste in your fruits, okay? Yeah. The fifth tip I'll be sharing is your plantains. You know I like plantain, but yeah, the unripe one is nutritional than the ripe one, and most times I wouldn't want my plantain to get ripened. So what you have to do is get a foil. Let me get plantain. Okay, I do not want this plantain to get ripened. What I'm going to do is I wrap foil. This is the head. You use foil to wrap the destiny. Wrap it like your life depends on it, okay? There's no way it's gonna get ripened. To remain the way it is, okay? Yeah. If at this point you've not liked, I don't know, you don't want me to go, like, please, like, yeah, I'm talking to you, please like, okay? And subscribe if you are new, okay? Thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe, leave me comment. Another tip for you is, if you want to ripen your fruits faster, rather than tying them in a nylon, pack them up in a paper bag. If you don't have a paper bag, use newspaper, just wrap them up in a paper. It gets ripened faster, okay? Another tip for you is, you have okay, you use the particular oil to fry fish, and you don't want to use that same oil to fry your meat, because you don't want the taste of the fish, of the aroma of the fish to enter your meat. You don't want them to familiarize with each other. What you have to do is, in your oil, your used oil, fry garlic and ginger and onion. It kind of like get rid of that smell, that fish smell in the oil. When it's like fried, it's not going to clear it all. Not like it's going to make it look brand new, but that smell you don't want, it's going to like get rid of the smell for you, okay? Yeah. Another tip is, probably you use your blender to blend okra or a vegetable, and it's kind of hard for you to wash. You have tried to wash it, you don't want to put your hand, or probably the blender blades are too sharp, instead of it injuring you, because you have to get into those corners to wash it off. A simple tip for you is, put in your soap and your butter and just turn on your blender and let it blend away. Like, let it blend as if a light depend on blending. After that, just pour the water away and just shake it off, because while it is blending this, the blades are spinning. That soap and water is going into those corners, your hand, or you're scared of your hand going into and get it. So it just does the work, okay? Which of the tips I shared have you heard before? Have you tried before? Which one have you, like, okay, you know, like, you do it on a daily, it works perfectly for you, it's so effective? Let me know in the comment section. Tell me the ones you've tried, the ones you know. I want to know more. My kitchen is small, so it tends to like heat up faster. So if there's anything I can do to shorten my time in this kitchen, I'm ready to do it, okay? So let me know the ones you know already in the comment section, and the ones that you're hearing for the first time, let me know in the comment section. And the last tip I'll be sharing with you is eggshells in your egg. This one, like, you can't say you've not experienced it before. It's like irregular when you're frying eggs and eggshells accidentally entered into the eggs. The easy thing for you is either you wet your hands and use a wet hand to remove the shell, because you using your dry hand to remove it is just going to stay there. 10 million years you are still there, 29 million minutes you are still there trying to remove the shells. Okay, just wet your hands, make sure your hands are wet, or your fingers are wet rather, then remove the shell, or you use the shell to remove the shell that fell into the eggs. Okay, at this point we've come to the end of today's video. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment, and I'll see you in another video. Until then, keep loving and keep being the baddie that you are.